NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Here's Curry. Pass to post. Here's the screen. Curry on the wing. From the arc, Porzingis with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Now here's Curry. That one falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Curry. Makes it off the glass.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Outside, Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said, Curry makes your entire five guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team. But Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Here he goes. Rebound, Boston.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Holiday. And Curry pulls it down. The Warriors leading. Outside, Green. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to White. Tatum a screen. White goes in. Out to Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 6.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Celtics Entertainment.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Curry. Inside. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to post. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Green. Boston grabs the miss. Now Tatum. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
There's a mix of strength and agility that Jayson Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Pass to Porzingis. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's Pritchard. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 3. They double-team Curry. Here's Post. Back to Curry to end the run. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
As Stephen Curry, a 3-level scorer, gets a chippy right there.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple. On its way from Curry for and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal. The job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, B.A. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
You're gonna dance like everyone's watching. Brandon Miller. Substitution for the Warriors.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now Curry. He's got 10. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Boston trailing. It's to Porzingis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Lets it go from the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Brown. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Here's Golden State now. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the Warriors miss again. Here's White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trailed by 5. Lets the three fly. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Screen by Porzingis. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray. Porzingis has got the lead back up to 5 now for the Celtics.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. No good on that one.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
No coverage that time. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's the pick. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Kuminga with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's White on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Butler launches from deep. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Celtics leading by 8. Pick by Horford. Here's Pritchard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Pritchard's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boston ball. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Craig sets a screen. In the corner, Horford with it. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Holiday with it. Still scoreless. To the inside. Craig. It's deflected. Here's Payton. Second chance shot. They kick out to Hield. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Outside, Horford. The Warriors pull it in.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
It's Payton, high post. 5 points in the game. A nice shot by Moody.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. It's Payton, high post. On the wing, Hield. There's Kuminga. And another 3 for Golden State. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Picked by Horford. For the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Horford's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Hield. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Porzingis. 19 points in the game. Holiday looking for an opening. In the corner, Horford with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
Golden State moving the ball around. Hield outside. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. A wide open look here for Porzingis. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Tatum with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And here is Moody. Here's Mooney, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Payton.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
And the shot goes in.
Assisted.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Brown. Missed inside. Oh, he got it to go!
Oh, how about that?
How about that shot to beat the clock? That one covered some distance.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 2. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Golden State with it. A 2-point game. There's a good screen. Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Wow, Buddy Hield, usually the guy they're trying to create open shots for. This time he returns the favor.
Right side, Porzingis. Outside, White. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Knox. Yes, that goes in. Knox has got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
What you love about Kevin Knox is that size and frame because it allows him to get easy opportunities on the inside.
Here's Porzingis. And it's Looney with the rebound. And it's the Warriors with the ball. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Knox. Pass to Looney. Clock at 4. Here's Payton. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Celtics trailed by 6. Outside Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Sun changes for Golden State. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Curry gets the bucket.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
And here's Porzingis for a three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
They double-team Curry. And stolen by Tatum. Launches the three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 6. Outside for Curry. Pass to Podziemski. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Jayson Tatum.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Pushing it up. Now here's Porzingis. Good on the shot. Porzingis has got 23 points.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry beating the contact with agility.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
To Porzingis. Shot from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And now it's up to 25 points for Porzingis. Curry with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Pass to Brown. Back to White. Down low. Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jayson Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And Post gets it to go. Post has got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Now here's Curry. And Boston with the rebound. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Porzingis can't hit. Now Curry. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Post. Green, the screen. Shot clock at 5. It's Curry outside. That shot off the mark. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad